You've been in a group before, everyone talking, laughing, jumping from one topic to another, and you're there too. You understand everything. You even have something to add, but somehow the moment passes, and later you replay it in your head, what you could have said, how it would have landed. And you realize it would have made sense, but in that moment, you stayed quiet. And it's not the first time. People around you might think you're just calm or shy or not that interested, but that's not what it feels like on the inside. Because inside, your mind is active, observing, connecting things, noticing small shifts in tone, energy, meaning. It's almost like you're listening on a deeper frequency. And here's what most people don't realize. For some people, speaking isn't the first instinct, understanding is. Before you say anything, your brain is already asking, does this add something? Is this the right moment? Will this be misunderstood? And by the time you find the perfect way to say it, the conversation has already moved on. So it's not that you don't talk, it's that your mind doesn't rush. And this usually doesn't come from nowhere. A lot of the time, it starts earlier in life, when being misunderstood felt uncomfortable, or when speaking didn't always lead to being heard the way you meant. So without even realizing it, you adapted. You became more careful with your words, more aware of how things land, more focused on getting it right than just getting it out. And that awareness stayed with you. But here's the part that hits differently. The same thing that makes you quiet is also what makes you deeply perceptive. You notice what others overlook. You hear what people mean, not just what they say. You pick up on tension, emotion, subtle changes, things most people miss completely. But because you don't always say it out loud, people assume you didn't notice at all. And that can feel strange because you're experiencing so much internally, but showing so little externally. Sometimes it even makes you question yourself. Maybe I should just talk more. But it's not that simple, because this isn't just a habit. It's how your mind has learned to move through the world. Quiet doesn't mean empty. It often means there's more happening beneath the surface than most people can see. And if this feels a little too accurate, there's a reason for that. Because this pattern doesn't just shape how you speak, it shapes how you experience everything.